Check us out, check us out, check us out.
Yo, we on. Let me turn this off. I'm tripping. Day in my day. What up, fellas? Welcome to the Maarcus podcast, man. We're going to be talking about some NBA free agency stuff going on, our opinions. And we have in the studio, y'all seen him before, we got Zay and we got Ira. We wait for one more person. They say he hemmed up right now, so
he's preoccupied.
He gonna be a little while, but he gonna come in. We got Everett gonna give his opinion too. He been trying to get on here for a long time. So yeah, man, it's hot.
It is.
We in Phoenix. It's hot up here, man. So it's gonna be. It's not gonna be a long podcast. We're gonna talk about this and we'll be done with it. So y'all can hear it. Like you can probably put yours up.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start. I said we're gonna start on some of the starter questions. So the first one is all-time favorite player. My all-time favorite player, I would say, is Anthony Hardaway.
What?
Yeah.
I have
all
never.
Time.
I've honestly probably never heard that answer ever.
I haven't.
See, in that era, I grew up when he was the Magic and Shaq though. So I used to be like doing church. My mom we had a van. We had a TV in the van, so I would sneak out and watch the games during church.
But he only had so many good years. Though.
Huh?
He only had so many.
But
good
I know,
years
but he still was that guy for me though.
But you would say he's the best.
No, he's my favorite all time. He ain't the best of all time.
But he's the best in your eyes if he's your favorite.
No, Jordan's the best.
But
I'm just saying you have a choice. Everybody knows Jordan.
It's like music,
without saying Jordan, I would say without saying Jordan, he's my.
I think when I hear favorite, I associate it with greatness.
Nah, I think best and favorite. I always say best and favorite are different. Like for instance, like Kanye. Kanye's my favorite Kanye West album is Late Registration, but his best is Dark Fantasy. You know what I mean?
Think so?
Yes, I'm saying best and favorite is two different things.
So basically, it's just preference.
It's all preference. Like I'll go next. My favorite and my GOAT, and by far, is Kobe Bean Bryant. I know y'all know this.
That's
bro.
easy. That's easy.
Bro, the like I said, I was little, bro. Like think about it. When they went three-peat, I was like probably 3. Mm-hmm. Like I was like, it's like 2002. I think I just turned 3, so I was little. Yeah. And like I remember watching, seeing like dude with the afro, bro. And, like that's what had me like.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to be him.
So I'm gonna ask this. So who's your favorite number 824? Because to me, number 8 was the dog, though.
No,
he was that guy.
I think eight was the dog. But
20, he was more athletic too.
8 was the dog, but 24, that mentality, like that killer. That killer took over 24.
8 was the dog. 24 was the Mamba.
Yeah, like that's literally
the
man,
like he was a different thing.
Like grown into it, like it's kind of like Jordan, like 90, 98, 90, like 97 Jordan. You know what I mean? It's like that different feel. Like he's older, but he's still like it's almost like it's like chess out there and everybody else playing checkers.
I remember when they first when the Lakers lost to Detroit. What year was that? It was like 2003 or 4.
2004.
I think it was like 2004. Yeah, I just moved here too.
I will never forget, and it was like a 6. I think it went to 6
or 5. With the 5.
Or 5. In Detroit, they won, and I remember Ira had his Kobe jersey on.
Oh man!
And this cat took off his jersey and he didn't have a shirt or nothing underneath. It was just bare skin. And this cat was literally crying, wiping his tears with the Kobe jersey.
Oh man!
I remember.
But I tell people all the time, if they had Karl Malone that series, they would have won.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they was picked. They had Gary Payton, Jordan, Shaq.
Detroit
you weren't supposed to lose that series.
Detroit was the best team that year.
Yeah,
it was cold, bro.
You just couldn't stop.
Hey, Rip Hamilton, bro.
Yeah, Tayshaun Prince,
Ben Gordon, Ben Wallace,
Rasheed Wallace was on the team. Yeah, they had a nice
Chauncey
squad.
Billups, like y'all sleep. Bro.
Yeah, big shot.
They had a better team.
So who would be your number one?
My favorite would be LeBron James.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I thought you wasn't a LeBron James fan before you came to the Lakers.
No, man.
Isaiah been a LeBron. I remember.
So that was you then. You didn't like him.
Nah,
I've been a LeBron fan since like Akron.
Yeah,
like
I remember
St. Vincent, St. Mary's.
I remember like Christmas 2004. I remember you got a jersey, bro. You got a jersey and you got the shoes. Like
when he was a
LeBron
rookie.
ones.
When he was a rookie.
I remember that.
And then even I had his when he was on the cover of Slam magazine in high school. I had that cover. I had that like saved. Like this dude is gonna be it.
Because I remember my boy, y'all know my boy Perkins, Kendrick Perkins. I went to high school with him.
Yeah.
So our junior year, he was telling us about this dude from Cleveland. So I'm like, he gonna be a star. I'm like, man, whatever. This dude gonna be okay. Because in our eyes, Perkins was the best player we seen. Because before y'all seen him in the NBA, he was a scorer. He scored, he dunked on people and everything. But we came in the NBA with the big three. He had to kind of just play defense and rebound.
His
so his whole role was kind of pretty much changed. But he was a kind of like he'll shoot a little bit. He'll dunk on you and everything. Like, so when he said that, I'm like, nah, he ain't better than you. Yeah. But that following, I seen a year he was on ESPN. I'm like, this dude is crazy.
What college did he go to, Kendrick?
He didn't go.
He didn't go.
He went straight to pros.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I just found this out too.
Cause I tell this story too because when he told us. I seen pros come looking at him like that. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, you good, but that's a time when Tim Duncan was dominating, Chris Webber was dominating, Kevin Garnett. I'm like, you ain't that good. You good, but you ain't. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I didn't know what we seen, but he got drafted the first round 26 pick too. The same draft with LeBron, Carmelo, Dwayne Wade, that same Bosh and all them.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And we played Bosh and them in the championship game our junior year, and he dominated. Bosh was like. Old dude.
Yeah.
So he had like 28 points, 20 boards. But Perk still played too. He was a junior. He had like 24, might like 18.
How tall was he in high school? Was he still like 6'8", 6'7"?
He was 6'11".
In high school.
And he wasn't that big. He was skinny. Yeah, so he was a little faster and
moved
like
a little bit better.
But Bosh he was on another level though. Like he was pro ready. He could have went to high school, but he went to Georgia Tech for 1 year.
People forget like Toronto Bosh was so cold. When
he was.
Like Heat Bosh, his role was different, but Bosh in Toronto with the little baby dreads, bro, was cold, bro.
But Kevin Love was cold too though.
Kevin Love was cold.
We all forget when they move and go with LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
Take all that
why they didn't want to play with LeBron? That's what I'm saying. AD about to be limited too. I think Kawhi ain't go.
I don't know. So, okay. The next one. What would you say your favorite team? Like your favorite team? I would say my team would be, like I said, that Orlando Magic team. Like I know the whole team. Like it was Shaq, Horace Grant, Dennis Scott, Nick Anderson, and Hardaway. On the bench we had Royal, we had Armstrong. We had Tree Rollins. I know that whole. Like I said, I used to go out of church, dude, and watch these guys every. Yeah. So when we got swept by Houston. I'm from Beaumont, Houston area. Sure. My dad got the broom. He was sweeping me and stuff. I was so mad. I was like just crying. I'm like, Nick Anderson missed that free throw. If he'd made one free throw, we would have won one game at least.
Literally.
It could have changed the whole thing around, but Elijah was killing Shaq. I mean, he cooked Shaq with the dream Shaq and everything. Yeah. But that team though, I love that. The team was real flashy. They did a lot, so I think the Magic would be my favorite team.
They did an interview with him, and he said that he never really got over missing that free throw. Like
his career never did it either.
That was it.
That's awful.
It's like you had 2 shots to win the game, you missed both of them, and you're a 3-point shooter. Like I think you was like the best shooter during that time too. Like I don't know how you missed that. Yeah, I don't know.
Now for me, my favorite team all time, of course, is the old Lakers teams, like the 3-peat squads. I was too young to like really watch. I was just little watching, going for the team that's winning. You know.
Yeah.
But as I got older, bro, I could say probably the 2010 Lakers that won the second championship in a row. Because that's when they had metal world thieves, bro.
Yeah.
Kobe, Paul
Gasol,
Andrew
Bynum,
Shannon Brown.
Shannon Brown had them ups, dude. Hey. I remember he dunked one time on I think the Suns.
Yeah,
his elbow was like over the rim. That dude
he could jump.
And he was good. Sasha was on that team too.
Sasha was on the team.
Hey.
Farmar was too.
Yeah, Jordan Farmar was in that squad. I know Trevor Ariza was gone the year before. That was still a nice squad, the 09 squad. But I remember Ariza left and we got metal world peace.
If they would have had Trevor,
that's a good pickup.
If they would have had Trevor though,
I think about that. I
still think it was even though. I think Mero Prince was like Ron Testa was a little better.
Now that 3 he hit against the Celtics in that game 7. But I'm saying I feel like if we had Ariza and developed him, especially alongside Kobe during that ride, I feel like Ariza.
That's what I'm saying because Ariza wasn't even at his best.
He was right.
Yeah,
but playing with Kobe made him good though.
He was young,
and Kobe was mad that he left too. Kobe told Ron Testa like, "Hey, I lost my brother, so you better come in."
No, but imagine if Ariza was under him till Kobe left. Who would Ariza?
But another guy people don't talk about either is Andrew Bynum. Was that
Andrew
guy.
Bynum? Yeah,
he was.
He was crazy. He was getting hurt too.
But his mind, he had a crazy little mind.
Remember his hair?
When he went to Detroit, I think it was. He got traded.
Yeah,
he came out. I said, "This dude is crazy."
Yeah, his hair was.
But dude, if he would stay normal, he was better than Dwight Howard at the time.
Yeah, Dwight.
Like he was that guy. He got 2 rings though, right? 2 or 3 rings.
He got 2. Because I remember we lost to the Celtics the first one. Then we beat.
And I still say to this day, if Perkins would have played that game, I wouldn't have won won Game 7.
No.
Because Paul even said it. He had 20 boards a game.
He did.
He had 20 boards. I think it would have been a little difference.
Yeah.
If he would play that series.
Hey, know what I hate about, like, because I always watch Area 21, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I hate how they sit around like they was a dynasty. Like, y'all won one championship. Like,
But they was kind of a dynasty, though. They went 3 times in a row.
Bro, the 2011 Mavericks won a championship also, bro. They're not a dynasty.
But
like,
I wouldn't say they were a
team-
dynasty,
No.
but they started something that nothing.
Yeah, they did. They
started
started
the
the
NBA had ever seen.
The big
Yeah.
three wave, of
Three
course,
dudes
but
coming together.
still, they be on KG's show like, yeah,
But
we
that's his show,
legends.
though.
Y'all won one
That's
championship.
his show, though. And you gonna get some comments. We on live too. They gonna talk about you on
Nah,
here.
it's true,
You can't
though.
talk about them like that,
No,
dude.
a dynasty to me is 2, 3, at least 3. I think 3.
I see where you're coming from.
The Warriors wasn't a dynasty.
They
then?
were. They won 3.
But they only
Five.
won 2 with KD though.
That's a dynasty. The Warriors. That's like. It's,
But
it's
you
done
can't
now.
count the first one with KD though.
No, you got to count them all. Steph and Clay, the Splash Brothers, them two, they won 3 and 5. That's a dynasty.
Technically, that is true because
That's a
KD
dynasty.
joined the dynasty.
The Spurs, a dynasty. The Lakers, a dynasty.
Spurs never won like 3 in a row.
No,
Though.
they won 5 in how many? They won 5 in
Yeah.
They won
Like the
4 in like
Patriots.
8 years.
Against the Patriots, they are
Yeah,
a
the Pats,
dynasty.
like the dynasty.
The Cowboys was the dynasty in our time. Give it to us. We won 3. We
That
won 3.
Well, we won 2 in 3 years.
But y'all won
4
a
years.
dynasty though.
What you mean? What is the definition of?
He
a
just
dynasty?
said
I
3
say
championships.
I say 3.
You say
I say
3?
3, and I'm not saying in a row, but in like a certain span.
I
3.
say anytime you go back to back.
Steelers ain't go back to back though. We went 2006, 2008.
That's okay. I'm not. I mean, I understand that, but if you go back to back, it's a dynasty.
Low key NFL though. NFL's different though, because for instance,
Hey,
let's say
Facebook. Also, so Facebook, you let us know what dynasty is, which I say. He say 2, I say 3.
I say 2.
Hey, like for instance, like the Seahawks, they were in dynasty. If Marshawn would have scored a touchdown, that's a dynasty for a fact. They went back-to-back Super Bowls. We ain't seen that since the Broncos did it in
Yeah.
98, 99.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That still gets to me when the Seahawks.
Well,
didn't get
football's
to.
hard. I feel like football's
It's harder. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
but I'm saying like that. It still gets to me now. I'm not even a Seahawks fan. They should have got at least 3 together.
At least 3.
At
least 3. That team was.
Bro, they defense, they offense, they should have got at least
people
3.
feared that team.
Oh, yeah.
That defense, they feared that defense.
Oh, yeah.
The way they did Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl, like,
Right.
God dang.
Bro, you had to
Earl
deal with-
Thomas,
you had to
Chancellor.
Bro, you got to
Man.
deal with Marshawn. in the backfield.
Oh, man. And Wilson was no. He
Bro,
was
Wilson.
Oh, Wilson.
And he never had them receivers, though. He always
No,
had
but
okay receivers.
He still had ball when he had Percy Harvin.
Yeah, Golden Tate.
I'm saying-
Golden Tate. Like,
Yeah,
he,
but-
he ain't had no superstar.
That
But
team, but
team
another
was
dynasty
good.
I would say for sure dynasty is USC. Them
Yes.
dudes when Reggie Bush was
Facts.
there,
Yeah.
that's a
Facts.
dynasty. Them
well,
dudes,
they won one.
I didn't like.
They
I
won
didn't-
2.
They won 2. They won 2.
They
They
won
won 2.
two.
They won 2.
I didn't
Should've won
like.
3.
I didn't like them as a team, but them when Reggie Bush is last year,
Yeah, man.
that team was so cold. And Reggie Bush was the best running back to me in college.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Ever.
Even
Like,
even my dad agrees on that.
When he touched the ball, it do it's something about to happen.
Yeah,
but I don't know
you
what
didn't know.
happened in the NFL. Like he didn't bring that same.
Nah, but
intensity.
no, it is. It's because he was so dominant in college. Because he had a solid NFL career.
He did. He had
was
solid.
solid.
Got a ring.
Like,
He had a
Yeah.
ring, 1,000-yard season. I think he went
But
to a
that
Pro Bowl.
It was
that
just the
Reggie
amount-
Bush, like when you turn on Saturday football and you watch USC, like this dude about to kill.
No, it's
did,
like
yeah.
Zion. For instance, let's say Zion makes a few All-Star games, has a few good years.
Yeah.
We won't be like, oh man, it'll be disappointing because how
Yeah.
dominant he was at Duke. Zion can still have a good career, but it has to be at that magnitude.
But Reggie Bush played what 3 or 4 years though, and
3
killed
years.
every year.
Killed it, yeah.
3
Like,
years from and he came in freshman year. I'm an SC fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when he came in his freshman year, right away I was like, yo, who was number 5?
Man, this dude.
And then
is-
sophomore year, of course, he took off. Matt Leinart won the Heisman that year.
Yeah.
And then,
But-
of course, junior year, obviously, he won the Heisman and we
Yeah.
lost to Texas.
So he's the one.
And
yeah.
I'm a big Longhorns fan too, so I was happy we won. But I still say that game, if he wouldn't fumble that ball during that game,
Oh,
Yeah.
the
man.
game was over after that.
Yeah,
because
man.
he was about to be over. But that
Yeah.
helped us out a lot. I'm like, thank you.
That game
It was a
hurt.
lot.
Like he never fumbled. He never fumbled the ball, but he fumbled it. I was like,
Yeah,
man,
man.
I remember we were in
yes.
Sedona.
Well, he tried to
we
pitch
had
it
watched
back.
that game.
Remember?
Yeah.
But Reggie's breaking, gets towards the middle, and I'm going crazy.
It was a pitch, huh? It was.
And he was getting tackled, and his homeboy was
That's
right
what it
there.
was,
And he
okay.
tried to pitch it back.
They showed him
to
doing in high school.
But who
Yeah.
was his backup? That was pretty good. But he
Lindell White.
Lindell White.
Lindell started.
Huh?
Lindell was a starter.
Lindell was technically the
The
starter.
starter.
that
Really?
year.
He was the. Well, think about it, they had Reggie playing slot. He was getting. pitches
Oh,
like that.
okay.
So I'm saying Lindell was like the power back.
He played like what, a couple of years in Titans?
Him and Vince Young played together, and they was looking solid.
But
Yeah.
Lindell literally ate his way out the
yeah,
NFL.
he like Jamarcus, bro.
Dang.
That cat, because he was already kind of chubby in college,
Yeah.
playing like at 220.
Yeah.
But when he got to the
Now that he
Titans-
got the money,
he got to the Titans training camp.
got the millions.
and he weighed in at like 249. They was like, bruh.
he had like 2-3 good years.
Because
though.
Henry was kind of similar guy, a big running back, But he's like strong, I guess. He got muscle.
Yeah.
Because Henry's a big dude too for a running back.
Yeah.
But
He's like
Henry,
a tight end playing running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you put Henry's size, he's 6'3".
Right, I got you. Okay.
Lindell's like 6'1".
Yeah.
So I mean, automatically, you got a hot dog and a hamburger.
Hey, Henry low-key surprising me, actually.
Who?
I thought Henry was going to get ate up.
I think it'd be a bust too.
He said 9
still-
he said 9-yarder.
They bring him back though. They bring him back a little bit.
Bro. Like, come on now.
It was crazy.
I still don't think Derrick Henry will be what we all thought he
He
was.
won't. He won't.
At all.
He'll be like Reggie.
So does that make him a bust?
No.
But think about all the Heisman trophies. None of them really good besides
Man,
Mayfield. Like he's decent.
Nah, but Mayfield,
Even it's
he's
too-
unproven.
It's still early.
But
in
like
his career.
Manziel, he's like a bust.
Man,
Nah,
that's so
Manziel was
sad.
my favorite, bro.
Huh?
Makes me say he was my. But he was.
He
cold.
was in college. He was
Bro, he was-
mine. But NFL, he just didn't.
Nah. I think it's just systematically versus the Browns, bro. He got thrown into a trash system.
But look at Mayfield.
No, but they're by that
Yeah.
time though they kind of had the defense straight. They threw him into the fire, bro.
they always had a decent defense.
No, they never did, bro.
You
Not at
can't.
that
They
time.
always have different
You
defense.
can't
He went
really blame the
0-16.
system though, because I knew this cat wasn't going to survive when he got hurt. And they said, okay, well, just sit back at home and chill, And they found this cat in Vegas.
Yeah, coked up.
Like, coked out on a Sunday.
For real.
Yeah.
And then flew back trying to go to walkthroughs. And they was like, nah, bro, we heard you was at the Mandalay Bay all weekend.
Yeah,
like,
the
partying.
Bellagio.
And that was when I knew he wasn't going to be the guy.
Because he didn't, I don't know, Manziel just didn't care, bro.
Yeah.
You know, his
But-
dad got oil money. in
But yeah, I
Texas.
forgot. I tell you, he's a rich kid too.
He
So
rich.
that explains a lot.
He don't
too,
need it. But I
so.
think him and Gordon were showing up to practices late.
But that
film
game
late.
against Alabama, he won a game. He couldn't talk after the game. That was like, dang, I said, a freshman can't talk. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, he
freshman
couldn't
killed
talk.
him.
I
He
remember
couldn't
that.
say
He
nothing.
killed them that game. I remember watching that game. It was before New York.
That was my last
It was
game I ever played in
It was
college.
before your game.
Oh, really?
I remember watching
Dang.
it being
That
like,
week.
bro, like, who
Yep.
is this? Because I've been heard about him, but I'm like, man, he got the hype. But when I sat
Yeah.
back and watched that Bama game, bro, I
I
watched
was
him
like,
cook Bama.
wow.
Like,
they
mixing
had
them.
what to do, swoops or whatever, and they
Yeah,
had Mike
Swoops
Evans.
and
he
Mike
was
Evans
good.
Swoops. They had
Yeah.
Ben Molina at running back.
Yeah,
They
they
had a
had-
squad.
yeah,
They
that
had,
nice team.
they had Garrett on defense.
Yeah.
Like, they had a
Oh,
nice
Garrett's on that
squad.
team?
Garrett was
Yeah,
in that squad.
he was
Oh,
young.
okay,
though.
okay.
I think he was a freshman or a sophomore.
Yeah.
So they had a nice team. So the next one we was talking about was your all-time starting five. So go by position too, like center, power forward. We can't go with guards and like that. So I would say my number one center of all time would be Akeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, LeBron, Mike, and Magic.
Mike and Matt.
That's yours? All right.
I know you're gonna say Shaq.
Nah, I'll give you mine, bro. I'm gonna go of course Shaq at 5.
Yeah.
4, bro. I honestly say I might say KG.
Yeah.
I might say KG, bro. My 4.
Yeah. I won't argue with that.
KG at 4. 3, LeBron, of course.
Yeah.
2, man, I gotta give it to Mike, of course.
You gotta give the
I'm
Mike.
a Kobe fan, but I'll give it to him. No, I take that back. I'm putting Kobe at the 3. I'm putting Jordan at the 2.
For real?
Yes.
So you gonna take LeBron out?
Man, I'm just a Kobe guy, bro.
Man.
I feel you though. I feel
Hey,
you. Yes,
hey,
you
hey,
do.
hey, hey.
My sixth man would be Kobe though.
Now, and my one for a fact, bro, this is the second dude to Kobe that like made me want to go outside and hoop was Allen Iverson, bro.
Really?
AI.
Allen was cold.
AI, bro.
Allen was cold.
Like
man.
I wanted the sleeve, I wanted the
All
tats,
time,
I wanted
though?
the braids. It's my all time.
I got you.
Allen was
I
cold.
ain't gonna argue with
I didn't
it.
watch Magic play. I watched his highlights, but I didn't sit back and watch. I watched Sixers.
I
Man,
watched Magic,
AI.
but he wasn't in his prime when I watched him. But I watched him.
Yeah, it was like you watch AIDS Magic hooping. Like for real, bro.
AIDS Magic.
Bro, he watched AIDS Magic.
You stupid. That's shacked up, dude.
Nah, it's true,
Shacked up.
AIDS Magic. So my one is gonna surprise both of you, and I can say it because it's looking like it's gonna be official. But I'm putting LeBron at 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, he's a
putting
point. He's a
Yeah,
point
he is a-
forward, man.
He's a
yeah,
point.
Okay.
And this year they're saying he legit running point.
Dang, I should have did that. Then
He legit
So
running
next
point.
time I do this, I'm gonna say he's my point. Then if he do it,
So LeBron's my 1.
see, you got a 3. You got
Shaq. I'm sorry, Shaq. Kobe will be my 2.
over Joe.
I'm gonna put Jordan at 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him at the off guard. At 4, man, I was kind of a toss up between Alonzo Mourning and KG.
Yeah, bro. I like
Alonzo
that.
Mourning is more of a center though, right?
Nah, he was a 4. I would say he was a 4.
He was more of a forward.
Okay.
Y'all sleep on Tim Duncan though. I was gonna say Tim, low key.
I said
is
Tim.
just-
He's
Tim-
my.
I was gonna say
Tim
Tim.
was just boring. He was just so boring.
Yeah, he was-
fundamental.
No, but he gets
But
way,
the numbers, though,
The
he
numbers
just-
are stupid.
numbers
Yeah.
was
And
numbers
I
was
watched
silly.
him.
He wasn't really born his beginning of his career though. He's dunking on people and stuff.
When he was
But
young,
when Dave Robinson left, he kind of toned down a
It
little
was,
bit.
but
he was still killing him, though.
Yeah, he was. I mean, hitting the backboard. I mean,
Exactly, bro.
He's just he's a boring guy to watch. But if I probably give the nod to KG.
Yeah, I miss
And
KG
then-
sweating during pregame.
So
Yeah.
my boy-
and then 5 would be Shaq.
Five,
Yeah,
of course.
so my boy just did I think the same thing, kind of similar. He said Boo said Iverson, Jordan, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Shaq.
Yeah.
So I never thought about Iverson being all time, but he's a Hall of Famer.
No, he all time.
Hey,
Iverson, bro, the coach.
Watch
everything.
Game 1 versus the Lakers.
He stepped over Ty.
Oh my God.
48 points, bro. Like, bro, come on.
He had a trash team though.
And that's prime.
He had Old Mutombo, Tyrone Hill,
Eric Snow.
He started. Eric Snow started. His backup was Eric McKee.
Right.
That was the only loss. That was the Lakers' only loss during the playoffs too.
Really?
He had 48 on him, bro. Clean. I watched like 2 weeks ago.
In LA.
In LA, Game 1.
In LA.
If he had one more person, it would have been. He won one more game.
Eric Snow was an all-star though. Playing.
Man, don't ever talk about Eric.
Well, yeah, Mattel. Yeah, Dikembe out there too.
Dikembe was old. That's his on his last leg though.
Yeah, for sure. He was on his last.
I really thought Everett be back. So he really getting told something right now. My nigga check on him though. My nigga go see what's going on out there. So Everett, hey, you wanted it, man. You ain't in here. So you should tell him to talk to you later.
Right, for real.
So we're gonna get into this NBA free agency because we ain't got long. So we're gonna start with since the fair just started, we're gonna start with the top 3 in the West and top 3 in the East. Mm-hmm. So I would say I'll say Lakers first, Clippers second, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Utah third. Because Utah did some good pickups in the free agency, so cause they was already pretty good.
They bench nice.
So
too.
They keep all that core people like they got Mike Conley. They kept Ingles. He stayed. I thought he got traded, but he stayed.
Mitchell.
You got the defensive player of the year, Gobert.
Yeah.
You got
Paul
Mitchell.
Paul Millsap.
Yeah, Paul Millsap. No, Paul Millsap in Denver.
Oh yeah, I'm tweaking. My fault.
So, but they still got a decent team though. They picked up was it not Bazemore.
They picked up somebody who was solid. I ain't talking about.
They picked up two good people. Oh, the dude from Pacers, Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
He can shoot. So you got him and Ingles shooting.
Yeah. Oh, Ingles, but people say Ingles is hit.
Ingles can hit.
Bro, people don't know.
So who will be your top 3 with all the free agents happening?
Right now, of course, number 1, Los Angeles Lakers, of course.
Yeah.
2, I'm gonna give the nod to the Clippers, of course, because like I said, this guy.
Bro, I still say it's overrated though.
I think defensively between Harold, between Paul George,
they're gonna be tough.
Beverly, bro, that's gonna be smooth.
They're gonna be tough.
There,
they are.
They stay healthy though.
Well, you can say that for anyone. And my 3, bro, I don't care. No, honestly, people ain't trying to hear me out, bro. But I'm saying the Golden State Warriors, bro.
No, they're
done,
sleep,
bro. They're gonna be smooth.
Done.
They're gonna be nice
without Clay, bro. They just,
bro. No.
So Draymond and Steph,
bro. I'm not saying, bro. Between D'Angelo Russell,
he ain't.
Bro,
he's not a factor. He's not an all-star. Don't say all-star.
Wait till Clay come back.
He only made all-star because somebody got hurt.
Wait till Clay comes back.
So
I'm saying,
but Clay not come back this year though.
He is. He'll be
playoffs.
Yeah, March. He'll be back.
They won't make the playoffs though.
Yes, they will for a fact. They're not gonna be a 1 seed. They're gonna be probably a 5-6. They'll get in. Yes, bro.
I don't know, man.
Bro, I'm telling y'all right now.
We'll get to that too. I'm gonna tell you who the 8 gonna get in, but who's your top 3?
I'll say number 1, Los Angeles Lakers. 2, Utah, and 3, the Portland Trailblazers.
Dang, he didn't put the Clippers in. I respect that though, because Clippers are all a little overrated. I just said it because they got Kawhi and Paul.
The reason why I say Portland, you know what you're gonna get. They've had a little experience,
and they picked up some Bazemore,
they got Whiteside.
Whiteside's there now.
And it's one more person. That they got the rookie Nasir Little. Yeah. He's gonna be nice,
and that's what I'm saying.
So and Collins gonna get better.
And the Clippers, of course, you know what you're gonna get from Kawhi. You know who you're gonna get from PG.
They don't know bigs though,
but the bigs make a difference. Yeah. Even though people say, okay, yeah, it is a scoring game and it's not about the bigs anymore. I disagree. If you have a good big,
but to me, they got like the best 2 bigs on one team though.
I know.
If Cousins healthy, that's the best
Cousins
2 bigs.
Awful in the finals.
He tore his quad. Awful. He played with a tore quad though. It's hard to play with. He wasn't even supposed to come back this year.
I will say this though.
So
DeMarcus Cousins needs to lose about 40.
He will.
He ain't the same, bro. He ain't the same.
If he loses 40 and literally gets his legs back under him, the Lakers really
I think he will.
Dangerous.
Yeah,
I think he can.
And the thing is, Rondo, we say Rondo, Cousins, and AD they already play together, so the chemistry gonna come back fast.
It will.
So all you gonna do is throw lobs pretty much. They both shoot threes. They have to. They come out, break you out.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be. I think it'll be fun to watch. If they stay healthy,
right.
I'll pick them to win out of that. But what I was saying is, you said the Warriors, so I'll put Lakers, Clippers, Trailblazers, Utah, Rockets. We ain't talk about the Rockets yet. I would say I'll put Dallas in there.
Yeah.
So I need 2 more without saying the Warriors. Who was the other 2 that made the playoffs last year? Let me look it up. I didn't pick the Warriors to make the playoffs. If they do it, I'll put them in AC.
That's disrespectful, bro.
I'll put them in the AC.
They'll make the playoffs. They'll find a way.
But I had 2 other teams that I had picked that I would say they won't make it in. Dang, who was the other 2? Oh, it's the Spurs.
Yeah, Spurs.
I put them in front. I think because they don't have, that point guard will be back.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray gonna be.
Yeah,
back.
he'll be back. And there was one more team that I picked before them. I forgot who it was. They made it the playoff
Denver
last year. Denver. Yeah. So you put all those in there. I don't think they make it in, dude.
They make it in. I'm telling you.
I think they find a way.
They find a way, bro. You have you have the greatest shooter of all time with you, bro. People don't understand, bro. You got like people like I hate the fact that right now people talk about down the road, bro. 2040, we're gonna look back and
respect it.
Everybody's gonna respect Steph Curry, bro.
The greatest shooter. Yeah,
he's the greatest shooter of all time, literally.
Well, if you think about it, nobody really hated Steph
until they started winning.
Until they started.
Yeah.
No, until the second. I think the second go round.
That year when they won 72 wins.
Yeah,
that's when people were like. That's when people was like, man, this light skin.
Because that happened. That happened to me. Because Isaiah know me. I've been a LeBron hater, of course.
Yeah.
So when they won, they lost. They won the first championship. I was hyped for the Warriors. Yeah. And the second one, I don't know why I wanted to see the Cavs win.
Yeah.
So when the Cavs came back 3-1, I was
changed basketball. He
changed the whole game.
Even people want to shoot threes now. Like, look at the whole NBA is like shooting
There's
threes.
No centers now. There's no centers. Like he
changed this one
game.
guy. Like he did that.
Have you seen they break the record every year for most threes in the season? Like the NBA does.
But he broke it
every year.
They do.
He didn't shoot 400. He made 400 some threes in one season.
Bro, have you seen him?
That's crazy.
Have you seen him on? Like, I watched something on they showed like the all time shooter. Like they showed Ray Allen. They showed Mike Miller, Kyle Korver, all them dudes. Like up top the stats, bro. Steph is like creeping under them, and he got 9 less seasons than them so far.
That's crazy.
And the thing about Steph, Steph just turned 31. He gonna be playing until he's a shooter. He gonna be in his 40s, I think. At least late 30s, 40s, hooping.
If he stay healthy.
But he he got them injuries. He always been hurt though.
But as a shooter though, look at Ray. Bro, Ray was out there with a stick, still knocking in the corner. Like for real. Look at Kyle Korver. Like
you can play for a long time. It's just like unless something crazy happens, like he blow out his whole knee.
But he's still a shooter.
But yeah, he'll play for a while.
I think he will.
So we'll say this. So the next one is the top 3 in the East. So my top 3 in the East next year, I would say I'll put 76ers first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put Milwaukee in second.
Mm-hmm.
And then who's my third in the East? Oh,
East is trash, though.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Miami right now.
No,
because Russ might go there.
If Russ goes there, yeah.
Bro,
I'll put them number 3.
Russell is the biggest cancer in NBA history.
Man, that's my favorite player. Get out of that. So who's your top 3 in the East?
Bro, Milwaukee number 1. They're going to the finals, bro. Milwaukee.
But they lost 2 great pieces.
They're still Milwaukee. Bro, it's the East we're talking about, bro. Come on.
And the Sixers are stacked though.
Bro, you put the Nuggets in the East, they going to the finals.
Yeah.
I'm saying no, but I say Milwaukee 1, of course, Sixers 2, and that 3 slot hard, bro. But I say the Celtics.
Oh, I didn't think about the Celtics. Yeah. You're right.
Only thing about the Celtics,
I changed mine to the Celtics.
Only thing is Jason Tatum, he plateaued.
Yeah, but watch, y'all gonna play better like they played when Kyrie was hurt. Now that he's gone, they're gonna play like they was before. Watch.
Because if you ask me,
all play better.
The 2018 Eastern Conference Final, I thought Tatum was the next Kobe.
Who's gonna be their point guard?
Kemba.
I forgot they got Kemba.
Yeah,
I forgot they got Kemba.
Yeah, so they gonna play better. They gonna play when Kyrie played, how they played well. They gonna do the same thing. Watch.
Now, but low key, Kyrie kind of has that same Russ little. I don't know. I always feel like Kyrie was a little.
He's a little Russell.
He's a little. Yeah, he's like a little. I don't know, bro.
Like he don't care. Like he was saying, like he missed. He was like 6 for 20.
Yeah,
he was actually went for 6 for 30.
Exactly.
Like,
I feel like
why would you say that?
I always said even Kyrie's demeanor. I feel like he's a little dickhead.
I feel like that's something. Literally, I feel like that's something like your dad would tell you. Like I don't care if you win 6 for 23.
Yeah,
you should have won 6
for 25. He was a brick in that Buck series. I'm like,
he lost the game.
They won the first game. I was telling you, like that series over.
Over. We thought it was.
That series over, bro.
You and Paul Pierce was like, this is it's a sweep.
Paul Pierce drunk.
That's funny, bro.
So who's your top 3?
I'll probably say, man, I'm gonna go Sixers 1. Just because they still have that core group.
They added Horford.
Yeah,
of course.
That's gonna be solid.
You lost JJ Redick, but I mean, who cried the blues on that?
Yeah.
2, Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee, just because you still got Giannis.
Yeah.
But Milwaukee, y'all need to put some respect in their name, bro.
Man, come on now.
But the reason I'm putting respect on their name because they figured him out. Like the last couple of games, Toronto, they shut Johnny's down. He couldn't even do it.
Yeah.
They said
if he get a jumper, then I'll say yeah. But he got to prove that jump shot though.
It's easy to stop a team whose best player isn't a shooter.
Exactly.
In the NBA.
And nowadays, this ain't 1986.
Back in the day, you could just back
you can't the dream shot
like Shaq
or the dream.
You couldn't stop Shaq.
Yeah.
He was too big. He was too dominant. You didn't have nobody that can match him. Where Giannis, he's dominant, but he's skinny still.
Yeah.
And he can't shoot. So it's like, hey, look, if we protect the paint, like we can win this game.
they figured that they put that zone out there. I was like,
yeah.
dang,
In 2019, you have to shoot.
Yeah.
That's why Ben Simmons ain't never gonna do nothing.
But somebody showed me.
If Ben had a shot, bro, he
but
the next
somebody showed.
LeBron.
If you look on YouTube, somebody showed me a video on YouTube. This dude was shooting threes and hitting them. I don't know why he don't.
Wait, like
why he don't
pre-game?
No, it was free game.
But Ben Simmons be hitting shots too for game,
but I'm saying, but why do you don't try to shoot though? He shot 1-3 all year.
Bro, it's different.
That's one.
I mean, I'm all about knowing your strengths and weaknesses.
But still, you gotta shoot the ball.
You got. I mean, you play the game to shoot and score.
Especially like he's like they put him like one of the best players in the NBA. I'm like, but he can't shoot.
Nah, he
is.
How
you get away with that?
He do a Euro step from the half court line and get to the hoop. Literally, but he gets to the cup so quick.
Like, at least Giannis shoots the ball. He know he can't shoot. At least he try to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons,
but Ben Simmons don't even.
Nah, but Ben, I say Ben. Of course, like I said, Ben can drive, bro. He got them long legs. He can drive and he can kick too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, in 2019, especially he's playing on one, you have to shoot.
Yeah.
If you don't shoot, you're nothing. You're literally.
Like, they don't even
nothing.
guard him. They could double team.
But you drop Ben Simmons in 1982, bro. He the GOAT.
Beast.
Like literally, you drop him in it.
Oh.
Like 2019, no.
No,
You
2019.
can't
I
do
didn't
it.
think about that.
It don't work. And then 3 would be Celtics, of course.
Yeah. So I think we all agree on that one.
I think Celtics is my dark horse though to get to the finals.
Yeah.
They my dark horse, bro.
And I think this next one, I think we all agree on too. I put who's the best team in LA? I say the Lakers right now.
Lakers. But I seen all these talk shows and dudes like that talking about Clippers got them edge. I'm like,
But the thing is, I like Kawhi, but I think Kawhi getting a lot of stuff, but he's not even the top 2 best player in the league.
Kawhi looked great in the playoffs.
He did, but that's because Kevin Durant did not play. If he would have played,
No, I'm saying playoffs. I'm saying Bucks series.
He had one
series.
good. He had one good series
No,
against the Sixers.
he didn't, bro.
I'm saying that outstanding. He had a decent.
He had an outstanding finals.
He had a no. He did.
Bro, he had a great
finals and the series before.
That game 5 where they almost won in Toronto, bro. Murray had them 10 straight points.
They still lost though.
No, I'm saying,
lose,
but that stretch right there, bro, is like I haven't seen it in the finals.
Yeah, I haven't either. Yeah, you're right.
That stretch right there showed his dominance.
Yes,
but I still say I still want to see that when KD's on the floor though.
And one thing
I think it's easy to do that when he's on the floor.
I think Kawhi need to talk to Kobe or something because you could tell Kawhi in moments like when he kicked to the Kyle Lowry. I mean, it
was bad.
Like you could tell sometimes he don't know how. Like when he scored them 10 straight points, I thought from then on out, that's what I'm doing.
But the coach kind of messed up too, calling timeouts.
No, but
he kind of threw his mouth.
Like for instance, like Bron. The only person I seen do that ever was Bron, and that stretch really just taking over.
Yeah,
that's what makes LeBron because LeBron. Of course, I hate on LeBron all day. He a Laker now, so I mess with him.
Sure.
But I'm saying like just that take over that ability because it took Bron like for instance 2011 against the Mavericks, bro. He looked terrible in the finals.
He did.
He looked awful. But once he tapped into that dog mentality, bro, once he tapped into it, that's when he took over completely, bro.
Right. And what's so frustrating about somebody like LeBron is we all know he can go out there and score 65 every night if he wanted to.
Yeah.
If he wanted to. So with him being a distributor, especially this year, we're going to see it a lot. Like this year, I see him doing like 25, 10, and 6.
Yeah, MVP candidate again.
Yeah.
But I just think I like Kawhi. I think he's great, but I just don't think. I think he's. I'll be careful saying overhyped, but I just think they only won because of the injury, and I don't feel sorry for him. It happens, but that's what I said. But. And Paul George, I think he's okay too. I don't think he's on superstar. He's cool.
Sure.
Because the thing is, you got to think about it. When on OKC, Russ gave him a team the second year, so he balled out. But now you going to the Clippers, you're gonna be a second guy now.
Yeah.
So you gonna do the same thing again? No, I don't think you're gonna do it.
Paul George had a great season, bro. Like
because Russ gave him the team and say, hey, do your thing,
bro.
But Clippers
Russ was still chucking the ball 30 times a game, bro.
But he still averaged a triple double for the season though.
Yeah,
so he still passed the ball. But I'm saying when you go to the Clippers, you're gonna be a second guy now. He never been really the second guy on a team. Because Indiana, he was the number one guy. In Clipper, OKC, he was kind of figuring things out.
He wasn't the one though.
But this year he was the number one guy, MVP candidate. It was
the rest of the team.
No, he was like Russ gave it to him to do his thing, so he was the MVP candidate.
Me and Zay watched him play in Houston, bro. Like Paul George, and I watched him the whole season. Like he looked phenomenal, bro.
Yeah. Like, the first half of the season, they said because he got hurt, he didn't play well second half. But I just think he don't have it in him. He still played
good second half.
But we'll see how he gonna play. I still don't think he's gonna be that Paul George tonight. I think he's gonna be like this. Gonna be always Kawhi.
Bro, Paul George and Kawhi still gonna be. I think it'd be a good combo.
It's a good combo. I think like Scottie Pippen. He's a Scottie Pippen to me.
Like for instance,
Scottie Pippen wasn't the greatest, but he was a cool guy.
Bro, for instance, you throw everybody saying Russ going to Miami, bro. You put Russ in Miami with Jimmy Butler, bro. They're gonna be trying to rip the ball from each other, bro.
I think because Jimmy's personality, Russ gonna respect it.
Bro, they're not gonna work, bro.
He's gonna respect
people
it.
saying Houston too. People saying, "Oh, Russ
No.
going to Houston."
No.
Bro, Russ cannot play with James Harden.
if
bro.
Russ-
But somebody have to leave though. It can be all three.
Still.
of them.
No way. There's no way. But if Russ went with any of them two dudes, just because they're all alphas.
Yeah.
For instance, Kawhi Leonard, as great as he is,
He's not an alpha.
He's not an alpha.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
We saw it.
And he's good with being the backup guy.
Got you.
Even though he might be the best on the team.
Yeah.
He
Like San Antonio was
isn't
perfect.
comfortable.
Like
But-
San Antonio
But
was
after this
perfect.
year, you think he'll lay back and let Paul have it though? I don't think
No,
he's gonna do
he
I
that.
don't think he'll let him
He'll
have
still be
it.
the one.
But I do think like if there's like if let's say they both got 25 and 25.
Okay.
It's the fourth quarter. You know, the game is on
Paul
the line.
George taking the last
Kawhi would rather have Paul take that shot and he'll go board.
Like for instance, like LeBron and AD. Like
Right.
I think they'll correspond good because of course
Right.
I think AD knows like that's
Right.
I'm playing with LeBron James. At the end of the day, he's the coach, bro.
Right.
He calling the plays.
Yeah,
He has the last
GM
shot.
and all that.
It's gonna be like a Kyrie. Like for instance, like in the final, we were talking about this earlier before the podcast started. Talking about how Kyrie and Braun was dropping 40 each in the finals.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. At the end of the day. And like the shot Kyrie hit, LeBron entrusted him. LeBron gave Kyrie the ball
Because
and went
he
to the corner.
want he want
No,
that.
but he not that he didn't want it. He trusted him enough to do it.
Yeah,
trusted
yeah.
him.
And that's the thing about LeBron that makes him great. He'll trust AD.
Yeah.
And not just just throw something up stupid to lose a game. You know?
Right.
So it's a question. Where would you put Paul George right now? Is he top 10?
Yes, for a fact.
Yeah, he's top 10.
He's top 10 after this season. He's top 10.
Really?
I think
I
so.
say top 8 after this season. He looked great, bro.
So you'll put KD first. That's me. I would say KD, LeBron, Kawhi. Then who? Steph or Harden?
No.
Or Giannis.
KD, LeBron, Giannis.
Yeah.
I got to put Giannis up there.
Yeah.
Before Kawhi?
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
I would.
I would. If
Because
you
he
ask
don't.
me.
Only reason I say no because he don't know
He's a-
jumper.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Kawhi,
still, bro, you
Kawhi's the
see
best
him?
two-way player in the league, so you gotta give him them three.
But
at least.
I mean, but you got to respect the MVP too.
But he shouldn't won MVP though.
Y'all ain't respecting. Y'all ain't.
Who you think should have won it?
James Harden
Y'all,
averaged
I'm about to say,
36.
y'all ain't respecting James Harden.
confused.
He
You
averaged
You're
36.
biased.
But last person that averaged 36 in the league was Jordan. That's hard. I don't care what you say.
It is
to average
hard.
36 in the whole league.
And
But
nowadays
that's hard.
it's
So you gotta
hard.
give it to him.
But it's the most effective on the team.
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
the most-
MVP is the most valuable player, not just on the team, of course, in the NBA. If it was a scoring thing, which technically it kind of is.
Yeah.
But if it was a scoring award, I would say, of course, James Harden is.
But-
he's the best scorer in the NBA.
Yeah, he is.
He
He'll
is.
go down as one of the best ever. Too.
So we could say this though. All Giannis did was dunk.
But defense.
So in the
he was
paint-
one defensive player of the year.
He's
Huh?
blocking
He was second.
shots, rebounding.
He was nominated for second player of the year.
I mean, he
defensive
can
player
play.
of the
He
year.
can play defense. He can score.
Bro, come on now.
We could, but I still put. I would say I would give it to James.
Bro,
30,
James-
to me,
bro.
this is 36 a game. That's not.
James
easy.
Harden a liability on
He went through a 30-point series. He was
Yeah.
killing,
Yeah.
dude.
He was killing scoring wise.
But you say so you put Giannis before Kawhi. I don't agree with that. But
Yeah, I do.
okay,
I do too.
you put him in for Kawhi?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
Kawhi.
he's 4. So Kawhi is 4.
Kawhi's 4.
So who's 5?
5. I probably put.
Clay? Not
I
Clay.
put Harden.
Steph.
I put Steph for sure.
I put Harden on.
Harden. I put.
So either or.
I put Steph before Harden. Honestly.
So that's either or. So that's 6 right there.
You say Steph the greatest shooter ever. Why would you
He
put
is.
Harden?
No,
before?
I just don't know, bro. Because like if I'm starting a team today, and if you give me James or you give me Steph, bro, that's low key hard.
No,
to
starting his
come by,
team. You
bro.
got to start with Steph.
Steph.
You can't start with.
Yeah, but at the
No.
same time, Harden's just he's just down. I
He
feel like
is.
he's more
Can't take away
dominant.
from him.
He's a great
But
scorer.
Yeah.
either
great.
or.
Either
So
or.
that's 6.
They can go
Yeah,
five
I
or
think
six.
5
So
or
that's
6.
6. So we still haven't
They
said Paul
both can
George
shoot.
yet.
Yeah, and then I'm throwing Kimba. Kimba's in there.
I'll put Russell if I say Campbell.
Not Russ, bro.
Triple-double for 3 straight years. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, I don't care. Russell overrated, bro. I never.
Hey, look. Before he did
overrated,
the
bro.
first one, we was like triple-double for us. See, that's hard to do.
It is
He
hard
did
to
it
do.
3 times. I was like, okay, whatever.
Bro,
That's something serious, dude.
Russell, he hella wild out there throwing the ball up, bro. Like I'm telling you right now, I like Russell. Like,
Tell
I
me-
don't have an issue with him.
Tell-
I put Kyrie over him. If you
Okay.
ask me, I like Kyrie.
Okay,
over him.
yeah, we can do that.
I think Kyrie
Kyrie.
is the best
We'll
point
do
guard.
that.
if
We'll
you
do
ask
that.
me.
Kyrie.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, tell me 2 games you seen Kimba play on live TV.
Kimba?
But
Nah,
that's his organization.
No,
That's-
but I'm
nobody-
saying,
nobody was
what-
watching the Hornets.
What I'm saying,
Watching
we
the
don't
Hornets. I ain't
see
been a
this dude
Hornets
play. I haven't seen this dude play, so I can't say he's better than Russ.
No,
I see Russ
I've watched
for
Kimba
years.
play though. I've watched Kimba play. Kimba dominant, bro.
Kimba
No,
dominant.
he
You'll-
ain't better
you'll
than
see it
Russ
this year.
though.
You'll see
He's
it.
not. We
Bro,
will. But he ain't better than Russ
Kimba's
though.
basically like a he's like a Dame. Well, I would say like Dame. I think he's better than Dame, of course. I think he's
I
like
think
a
he's
better
better than
Damian
Dame.
Lillard, bro. If you
He
ask
is.
me,
What?
he's Dame with no help.
He is.
You
Dame with no help.
crazy?
You gotta watch Kimba.
Bro,
You
you
ain't
ain't
watch no
watched him, bro.
games.
You
You
ain't
ain't
watched
watch
him,
no
bro.
games.
But
He Dame with no
over
help.
Dame?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my
And
god.
I
Dame
put Kimba over Dame,
Dame is
bro.
a dog, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Especially in the playoffs.
Like,
but let's go back to the playoffs. Let's go back to that series when who would they play? They played Golden State.
Denver. You think?
Nah, Golden State.
Denver
They-
beat them.
Golden State. No, Golden State beat
Utah.
them. Yeah,
they beat Utah.
They beat Denver.
You're right. They beat Denver.
Yeah.
Lost
And
to Utah.
OKC.
No, they beat Denver and lost to the Warriors. Yeah,
right.
they got swept.
In that Warriors series, Dame was non-existent.
Quiet.
McCollum was the only one hitting.
I think he averaged like 15.
You're right.
He was quiet,
but
bro.
he was hurt too. I think though. I said
No.
that's what they say.
Bro,
Everyone's hurt at that time of the year.
Everyone's hurt.
Everyone's hurt.
So let me ask you this then. So would you put Jimmy? You put him before Jimmy too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would put. So would you put Jimmy before Paul George?
No.
So okay. So he's not a top 10 then.
I think Jimmy falls out.
I think
he's not top 10.
Top 12.
I think
Paul,
Paul,
all I'm saying is he's not a top 10 player. That's all I'm saying.
Paul is probably like 9 or 10. He's
no,
like
because
9 or 10.
you forget about Dame. So you put Dame. So Paul George is better than Dame then? You put
I think Paul George.
I think Paul George better than Dame. If you ask me.
Okay, so
they're close. So it's a close race.
So you put Paul George in front of Dame and in front of Jimmy Butler.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
After this season, yes, for a fact.
Yeah.
But he didn't end the season well though.
Who, Paul George? He's still.
He didn't do great at all.
And
the overall season.
Because you think about it, against the playoffs, he was non-existent too. He had one good game.
Yeah, but
he should have dominated.
He should have, but you got to look at
he played with Russ too.
He had an injury to his shooting shoulder,
and he's playing with Russ.
Okay, I just said the same thing about Dame, but you say y'all injured.
But we don't know what Dame hurt.
No, but who would y'all to play with?
It's showing dude broke like his rib or something.
But still, as a shooter, who would y'all to play with? Russ or McCollum? As a shooter.
Oh, McCollum.
Exactly, but he's still doing Russ running around the court, bro, prancing around, turning the ball over.
Y'all just Russ haters.
Bro, Russ wild.
I love Russ.
Bro, Russ is wild, bro.
Russ is a beast. He's the. How about this? Russ is the best athlete playing basketball.
I think so. Athlete, yes.
Okay,
you can put him on a football field or long jump. He gonna eat.
Because the thing is, I think he's gonna play like this his whole career though. I don't think he'll slow down.
Of course,
but I'm saying I don't think he gonna play when he slow down. No, I think he gonna play until he can't go no more. He's not gonna play no more.
You know what it is?
Is he even 30 yet? I don't think he's 30.
No, he's not 30. It's gonna be his 10th season though.
But once he loses his athleticism,
he's done.
Because it will happen.
He can't shoot. I still think the only thing I say about Russ, he waited too late to get a jumper and get a 3-point. He can't shoot no threes. He can't shoot. So you could defend him pretty much too. Like he'll get lucky and hit a couple shots, but that's not his game.
But why you think Rose is finally doing better because he got a shot finally.
Yeah.
But even like Bron, of course Bron won't be the same in a few years from now, but Bron developed a shot.
He did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he'll be straight. But Russ out there looking wild, bro. Like he's not going. You can't play that forever.
I don't say he looks wild, but he does have wild moments.
He look wild.
He's calmed down a lot though.
Yeah.
He calmed down a lot.
He's not like wild as JaVale McGee.
No, but hey, JaVale wild. No, but think about it. Hey, but was it I think it was a series they lost to the Warriors, bro. When KD was still on OKC, bro. Remember Russ ran around wild and shot that last shot.
I do remember.
That's when KD was done, bro.
Yeah, KD was.
But the thing, I tell people all the time.
We were like, pass the ball.
I tell people all the time. That series was not Russ' fault. Clay hit 44 on DKD that game 6.
No.
44.
But I remember it was a last shot.
Russ wasn't holding him.
It was a last shot situation, bro.
Russ
took it up
I
court, ran around wild. But KD was like, pass the ball.
Why do
He
you
threw
think
it up.
Russ did that? To explain exactly what I said earlier. Russell Westbrook is an alpha.
Yeah, bro.
KD is not.
He's not
KD,
at all.
like, man, go ahead and run wild.
He tried to be a gangster when he got the Warrior, but he ain't that guy.
Listen, but I don't think it's a coincidence that KD won it out, Oladipo won it out, then Paul George won it out. It's not a coincidence, bro. Yeah. He's the issue. No one wants to play with him.
Wait. I'm explaining to you because Perk is close to both of them. If you listen, he's playing to him. KD didn't have to leave because of Russ. It wasn't. He knew he wasn't gonna win there.
He would have won one.
No, they wasn't gonna win with just them. It wasn't gonna win.
They would have got one eventually.
If Harden was still there, they would have won. They wouldn't beat
no,
they wouldn't beat State.
They was up 3-1 in the West Finals. They blew the series.
They didn't beat him though.
They would have eventually.
But we can say would have.
They would have. They would have for a fact. But Harrison Barnes.
So why didn't he say then?
Zaza Pachulia, bro.
But you said they gonna win. So why didn't he say then?
Because he wanted it now.
They wasn't gonna win with them.
Bro,
dude.
KD won it out, bro.
And Oladipo got traded. It wasn't because he wanted to leave.
He was requesting a trade.
No, he
got out of there, bro.
Dude,
bro,
listen to me. It's an interview. He said he was on the plane. They was on the plane on OKC's plane, and he found out on the plane that he got traded. He didn't request it.
No,
he didn't want to leave.
No one in their right mind is trying to play with Russ. Except Paul George said, "I'm gonna play with Russ," and then we're gone.
But think about it.
After he signed a 4-year contract and told the city, "I'm staying for y'all. I love Oklahoma."
Okay, say yes. Say yes. No. Say yes. No on this question here. Before Oladipo played this year on Indiana Pacers, was he a good player?
But we didn't
say nothing about him.
No, but he
balled this year.
He looked good before
exactly.
He got hurt. He looked great.
But he was good, not great. Orlando Magic played 4 years there, and we didn't know nothing about him. We said nothing about Oladipo.
Nah, but we all knew he had potential. He was young when he came out. He had potential. He's still young.
Mark my word on the podcast. We're gonna put this on wax. he's not gonna do it again like what he did this year.
Bro,
Oladipo?
He's not gonna. He's
listen,
lucky,
bro. Listen, my Pacers are the dark horse of the East.
He's not gonna do
the
anything.
Pacers, bro, they got Brogdon now, bro. They got him back.
I think Brogdon gonna do better than him.
Brogdon?
Yeah,
bro. Brogdon.
Oladipo, he had a lucky season. It's one of those seasons you had.
Lucky season, bro.
It's hard to really judge him just based off his
1 year.
His injury, not just the 1 year, but the injury. The fact that
we'll see how he gonna do.
He tore the quad off his bone.
Yeah, bro.
So I mean, we saw what DeMarcus looked like. When he
Yeah.
came back.
But listen.
After a strain.
Bet money. If Victor was healthy all season, they'd have been a 3-4 seed.
They would have, but
For a
what
fact.
I'm saying, I want him to do it again. I don't think he'll do what he did.
Bro, I
again.
think they're gonna be better. They got more pieces. They lost. They
But
lost old dude.
But I'm saying we'll see how he does though. I know they got a better squad. I put him up there, but I don't think he'll be that guy though. Yeah. So, but the thing I want to ask, so who y'all picking to win the championship this year? No, you have to be biased. If you think the Lakers, I pick them. They stay healthy.
You said the Lakers. I mean, I'm just excited that the NBA is even.
Yes,
again.
exactly.
Harry's back.
Like,
hold on. We gotta get the hand claps for that, dude. We gotta get a hand claps for that.
That's
yes,
literally.
Because
that's where my heart is.
Because it's been rough, dude. You know who's gonna win every year?
Yeah,
last 4 years pretty much.
We knew Warriors. We knew before LeBron left was Warriors, Cavs, Warriors, Cavs.
Last 4 years, it was like, man, who playing?
That's a good point.
Well, first it was all right. Cleveland playing the Warriors again. We were saying that before they even tipped off the first week.
Like even when the Celtics was close last year, I'm like, bro, LeBron ain't gonna lose to them, bro. Like, it's gonna be Warriors.
How about this when they were like, oh, Toronto gonna finally take out the Cavs, and then they changed the name to LeBronto.
Yeah, bro.
Remember that?
And Kyle Lowry, he played outstanding this year.
No, I feel bad
because he never played this well in his whole career.
I feel bad for DeMar DeRozan though, bro. He's been through too much. Just to watch them win and Kawhi take over the city, bro.
Man,
like
listen.
Kawhi is Toronto legend now. Bro.
So my boy we've got somebody too on here. We forgot about Embiid being top player too.
Oh yeah,
he top 10.
He's up there.
I forgot about him.
He top center.
No,
he's top 10 player.
He's top center.
If he stays healthy, he's top player. Yeah.
If he could,
I just don't put Paul George. I put Paul George top 12, but he ain't top 10.
Even sometimes Embiid can be a little wild though.
Yeah.
Like sometimes he'll pull a 3 double team.
Yeah.
It's like whoa.
and try to Knicks too.
He need to lose weight too though. He need to lose weight for sure.
Yeah. If he lose a couple pounds and just really learn his role where he needs to be, because right now he's kind of like a hybrid guy anyway.
Yeah.
So like he doesn't really have his identity yet. You know, to be real. Yeah. That's my opinion.
So we got a few more minutes. We'll let you guys go because we didn't go through all the questions, but we kind of answered everything. Yeah. But one thing I want to talk about too before we go is the rookies. So my whole thing is I'm putting on wax too, so we come back and watch this. I think Zion gonna be good, but I don't think he's gonna be a superstar or a Hall of Famer. I think he's gonna be that Blake Griffin, Sean Kemp type player where he's athletic, he can dunk and everything. But I don't think he'll be a game changer or you get the ball at the last second and then
he's
do
not
his
LeBron.
thing. Yeah, he's not gonna be a LeBron.
Nah.
Right.
And everybody say yes. So to me, I'm gonna say RJ Barrett will have a better career than he will. No. I'm saying.
I'm saying RJ Barrett. Y'all can put this on wax right now.
Mm-hmm.
RJ Barrett will have a 24-10 career, All-Star career.
That's a good.
No,
career.
I'm saying he'll have a 24-10 All-Star career. Like he'll have a good career. I already know it.
So it's gonna be better than Zion.
But he's not gonna be better than Zion.
But Zion, he's not gonna put on no numbers like that.
Bro, Zion, bro,
he's gonna be like a 12 and 10.
No, bro,
he's gonna be like a Robert Horry type player.
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm about to say you said Robert Horry, bro.
But he's gonna be like people say he's gonna be like a Charles Barkley. He's not gonna be that good.
I think he'll be a souped up Charles Barkley.
Who?
Zion.
But Charles Barkley's a superstar in the Hall of Famer. He's not gonna be a superstar Hall of Famer.
He'll be a souped up Charles. He'll be a Charles Barkley that with way more athleticism.
Shoot though.
Huh? But
he'll
but Charles have a crazy shot.
So you think he'll have a Hall of Fame career?
Yes.
I think they both have the potential to.
But they do have potential, but I don't see Zion doing that though. I think Zion. I think when Barkley played, yeah. But this league is gonna be running and shooting.
You know who Zion will be just like? Paul George. He'll be another Paul George.
And which sit like play style?
I don't think he'd be that good though.
I think.
But defensive wise too?
Effectiveness?
No.
Defensive.
I'm talking offensively. The look of it, how he's kind of developed into like a grown man where he can play defense. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he gets the block shots and stuff like that.
Right. He can play D. Yeah. I don't know if he'll be elite. You know, because really defense is effort.
Paul George is an elite defender though.
But when for sure. But I can't tell you, he's gonna be one of the best defenders ever because defense is effort.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean.
He shows that effort,
you can be quick as ever. Allen Iverson, probably the quickest player ever.
Yeah.
Why are we not saying that he's the best defender?
Yeah,
because technically, if you're the quickest guy, you should be able to defend anybody. Yeah. But his psyche was scoring.
My boy just said, Dez just said that JT Barrett gonna be a Wiggins 2.0.
Nah,
I don't think he'll be that bad.
Nah,
I don't think he'll be that bad. And he said Blake Griffin's a Hall of Famer. No, he's not. No, he's an All-Star.
He's an
athlete. He got better.
He's an athlete.
But he's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
not at all.
Especially when Lob City Blake Griffin. That
he was.
Jump.
That team was good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Blake is still nice, even in Detroit. Like he can play. But I don't know if he gonna be reading an announcement.
And my and my boy Brooks, he said that Mitchell is better than PG. Not yet.
No, not yet.
He's on his way. He's on his way.
He's 23. He young dude. He gonna be straight. Mitchell, one of my favorite.
He's gonna be good.
He my favorite. He my favorite out that class besides Lonzo.
Because he should have won Rookie of the Year. Not
Simmons. Ben Simmons third year in. Bro.
Honestly, Simmons. Yeah,
he was. Come
Simmons
on,
my age up there talking about I'm a rookie.
He's 29 out there hooping. Come
on, but Mitchell, like I said, Utah gonna be a nice team, man. They're gonna be a nice team.
Utah my dark horse. Utah my dark horse, and the Pacers are my dark horse of the East.
I would say my sleeper is gonna be Utah, the Pacers, and Trailblazers. I think they're gonna do.
Well, are the Blazers really? Are they really though? Because they was in the West Conference Finals last year.
Like, they got swept though.
They got swept the court, but they got there.
They got swept though.
They got there. I
think now they can. To me, I think they can play the Lakers in the West Conference.
I'm telling you right now, this is on wax, bro. Dame will never win there.
Never.
He'll never win in Portland.
Yeah, he probably won't. The way because KD is still good. Kyrie, I don't think
he'll never win in Portland.
You gonna have those kind of players like a Karl Malone, John Stockton never win.
That's trash though.
That were good, but just never.
Barkley.
Hey, best believe Dame go anywhere in Oregon, he ain't buying a beer again.
Huh?
I said in Oregon, like he a legend in Oregon, like in Portland, like he a legend in the state.
Oh yeah,
like he a legend. Like I said, anywhere he go, he gonna get his food paid for. He gonna get his drinks paid for. All
that's
that.
even right. That's right now. That's what.
No, I'm saying down the road, like for instance, like a John Stockton, Karl Malone. Yeah. But they go to Utah right now and they go to McDonald's, bro. Someone's picking up the tab, bro.
Yeah, everybody know who they are.
Exactly, right. I'm saying like.
And then you guys can probably hear, man. We got church tonight, so that's why we could keep going, but we gonna kind of end it right now because we got service, got to get things prepared and stuff. Everett never made it. We're going to have to go see and see
Everett,
if the cops outside, if there's a brawl or something may happen.
Wait, let's ask Everett what he got to say, bro.
Oh, for real?
That's crazy.
Hey, hell no.
No way.
So Everett, you gonna watch this? You ain't make it, dude. Like I said, we're gonna go out there right now and see if it's gonna be cops and ambulance outside. So something must have happened. They were swinging out there.
Hey,
so he a whole hour he didn't come in here. Yeah, so we're gonna see what happens. You gonna have a meeting probably. Yeah, you're probably waiting in your office right now.
He in there right now crying.
Yeah. So
what happened?
But yeah, y'all. So that's gonna be today's show, man. We're gonna get back here again, and we'll try to get everyone here another time, man. But that's gonna be a wrap for now, man. Y'all, peace out to y'all, man.
All right, y'all.
Oh, y'all. Check us out.
We need to do this every week.
Hey, for real.